As the Titanic began to sink into the freezing Atlantic, chaos erupted on deck. Among the panic and confusion, one wealthy couple made a decision that would shock everyone on board. Their choice wasn't about survival, but about love and loyalty. In the midst of the disaster, while lifeboats were being lowered and the haunting sound of violin music filled the air, this couple chose to face the end together. Their story stands out as one of the most emotional moments in Titanic's tragic history, setting the stage for a tale of devotion that would be remembered for generations. In the midst of the chaos, this couple's choice was not just about themselves. It sent shockwaves through everyone who witnessed it. As the Titanic's fate became clear, they decided to stay together, no matter the cost. Their decision was not only brave but deeply moving, leaving a lasting impression on survivors and shaping how the world would remember the tragedy. This act of love and loyalty became a symbol of devotion, echoing through history and inspiring countless retellings, including one of the most unforgettable scenes in the famous Titanic film. When most people think about the Titanic, their minds often go straight to the blockbuster movie and its fictional love story. However, the real events aboard the ship were even more dramatic and heartbreaking. Among the many stories of courage and loss, one couple's devotion stood out. Their real-life love story became one of the most poignant moments in Titanic history, touching the hearts of all who heard it. Many believe their actions inspired one of the film's most memorable scenes, reminding us that sometimes reality is even more powerful than fiction. Beyond the silver screen, the Titanic held real stories of love and sacrifice. One couple's journey aboard the doomed ship would become legendary, not just for their wealth or status, but for the depth of their devotion to each other. Their actions during the disaster have been recounted by historians and survivors alike, cementing their place in history as symbols of true love. This is the story of Isidor and Ida Straus, whose final moments together would become a lasting testament to the power of love in the face of tragedy. Isidor Straus was a prominent businessman, known as the co-owner of Macy's department store. He and his wife, Ida, had been married for over 40 years, a partnership built on mutual respect and deep affection. Their relationship was admired by many, and those who knew them spoke of their unwavering bond. In 1912, the couple boarded the RMS Titanic, planning to return home to America after a trip abroad. Little did they know, their journey would become part of one of the most infamous disasters in history. The Strauses were no strangers to luxury. Their accommodations on the Titanic reflected their status, offering comfort and elegance as they sailed across the Atlantic. The ship itself was a marvel of its time, boasting opulent interiors and the latest technology. For Isidor and Ida, the voyage was meant to be a peaceful return home, surrounded by the finest amenities. But beneath the surface, fate had other plans, and their story would soon take a dramatic turn. Isidor and Ida's marriage was built on more than just shared wealth. Friends and family described them as inseparable, always supporting each other through life's challenges. Their love was evident to all who knew them, and their commitment never wavered. As they boarded the Titanic, they looked forward to many more years together, unaware that their greatest test was just ahead. On the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic sailed under a starry sky, unaware of the danger ahead. Suddenly, the ship struck an iceberg, sending a shudder through its massive frame. At first, many passengers didn't grasp the seriousness of the situation. The crew worked quickly, but the reality soon became impossible to ignore. The Titanic was sinking and time was running out. As the news spread, panic began to take hold. Passengers rushed to the decks, searching for answers and safety. The crew tried to maintain order, but the limited number of lifeboats meant not everyone would survive. In the midst of the chaos, difficult decisions had to be made, and every moment counted. For Isidor and Ida, the choices ahead would define their legacy. The Titanic was not equipped with enough lifeboats for all its passengers. As the ship listed and the water rose, the crew prioritized women and children for the available seats. This policy meant that many families faced heartbreaking separations, and the decks were filled with tearful goodbyes. The urgency of the moment forced everyone to confront their deepest fears. As the crew loaded women and children into lifeboats, Ida Straus was offered a seat. She could have survived the disaster, leaving her husband behind. But Ida made a decision that would be remembered forever. She refused to go without Isidor, choosing love over safety. Witnesses later recalled her words and the powerful message they sent to everyone around her. Witnesses described Ida's words as deeply moving. She reportedly said, "We have lived together for many years. Where you go, I go." Her refusal to leave Isidor behind touched everyone who heard it. In that moment, their love became a symbol of devotion and sacrifice, standing out even amid the chaos and fear that surrounded them. Survivors later spoke of the Strauses' final moments together. They were seen sitting side by side on the deck, holding hands as the ship slipped beneath the waves. Their calm presence in the face of disaster left a lasting impression on everyone who saw them. Their love story became a beacon of hope and humanity in one of history's darkest hours. As the Titanic's fate was sealed, Isidor and Ida Straus chose to remain together. They were last seen embracing on deck, refusing to be parted even as the ship disappeared into the icy sea. Their final act was one of unity and love, a testament to their lifelong bond. Their story would be retold by survivors and historians for generations to come. The story of Isidor and Ida Straus became one of the most enduring legends of the Titanic disaster. Their devotion to each other, even in the face of death, inspired countless people around the world. Their actions showed that love can be stronger than fear, and that true partnership endures even in the darkest moments. The Strauss' story has been retold in books, documentaries, and films. Many believe their final moments inspired one of the most unforgettable scenes in the Titanic movie, where an elderly couple chooses to stay together as the ship sinks. Their real-life love story continues to move audiences, reminding us of the power of loyalty and sacrifice. While the Titanic movie is known for its fictional romance, the true story of Isidor and Ida Straus is even more touching. Their real-life devotion adds depth and meaning to the legend of the Titanic, showing that sometimes, history's greatest love stories are the ones that actually happened. Their legacy lives on, both in popular culture and in the hearts of those who value love and courage. Today, memorials and tributes honor Isidor and Ida Straus around the world. Their names are etched in history, not just as victims of a tragedy, but as symbols of enduring love. Their story continues to inspire new generations to cherish those they love and to stand by each other, no matter what challenges arise. The Titanic disaster taught the world many lessons about safety, courage, and humanity. But the story of Isidor and Ida Straus stands out as a reminder of what truly matters in life. Their devotion in the face of disaster encourages us to value our relationships and to act with kindness and loyalty, even when times are tough. As time passes, the legend of the Titanic continues to capture imaginations. Among all the stories of heroism and loss, the love of Isidor and Ida Straus remains one of the most powerful. Their willingness to face the unknown together reminds us that love can endure even the greatest challenges. Their story is not just about tragedy, but about the strength of the human spirit. The legacy of Isidor and Ida Straus continues to inspire people all over the world. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of love, even in the face of unimaginable loss. As we remember the Titanic and those who were lost, we also celebrate the courage and devotion that defined this remarkable couple. Their love story will never be forgotten.